Hi, this is Faith, and you are watching The Faith Factor. Holla. All right, what's up, everybody? Whew, this is going to be a hell of a show. Welcome this evening. Thank you for everybody that's come in already. This is Faith, and you are watching The Faith Factor. And wow. Isn't it interesting? Isn't it interesting how we just love our degenerates? This is going to be a really good stream, y'all, because I'm going to get down into the nitty gritty. Might get a little messy up in here. Yes, it will. Might get a little messy. Because see, apparently motherfuckers don't know who the fuck I is. I'm that bitch that don't give a fuck. Hold on. Let me do this correctly. Let me reintroduce myself. My name is Faith. I don't give a fuck about what none of you bitches gets to say. My name is Faith. Don't nobody run no shit over here. Let me reintroduce myself. Motherfucking Faith. This the bitch that go where the fuck she wanna go. Don't give a fuck if you call me a mandrill face, ugly ass bitch. Don't give a fuck what you gotta say. Ain't getting on no planes to fucking fight nobody. If you want me, bitch, I'm in Phoenix. And you better not bring your ass down here because I not only punch, but I shoot too. Within, the realm of the law. Because if you show up at my front door, I'm going to think you're an intruder. My name is Faith, bitches. I wonder if you really thought I gave a fuck or that I'm any respecter of people around here. You see, y'all don't understand. See, what you all call fake, flopping, flip-flopping, and all this other shit that I heard bitches saying around this motherfucker. This is me thinning the motherfucking herd. And some of y'all asses weren't really never inside the circle. You're expendable. A lot of times before you really take a person into your fold, and the people that's in my fold are the people that got my real telephone number. If you don't have my real telephone number, if I don't call you and you don't call me, bitch, I don't give a fuck about your feelings. I don't give a fuck about what you got to say. I don't care. You ain't running shit around this motherfucker. Now, if I want to talk about somebody and some shit that I'm seeing, I'm going to talk about that shit. And if you got smoke, you're going to do what the fuck everybody else do. Run your little ass over there to your platform or a friendly platform near you and run your motherfucking mouth. You can do that shit. Run your mouth, bitch. Because I definitely am going to run mine. I don't know what the fuck some of you motherfuckers be thinking on here. You lost a goddamn man. One thing I don't do though, and I heard somebody say I be playing in people's face. Faith don't play, y'all. I don't have time for y'all little juvenile games. I'm quite serious, to be honest with you. It takes a certain type of person to bring out the fun side of me. For the most part, I'm pretty serious and I know how to focus. So let me reintroduce myself again. This is Faith. If you all don't know me by now, you will never, ever know me. So now that we got that out the way, yesterday I did a video And the original title of the video was directed at Black women and how I saw some of us reacting to Rudemp's rap sheet. And in doing that video, I mentioned a couple of people's names that I know are very close to Rudemp, who I already anticipated was going to windmill for that motherfucker. That first one being China White. She was the first one I saw windmilling on Reg the Bad Guy. And the second being Bum Cherry Juice. Now, if bitches got a problem with me saying Bum Cherry's name, or as you say, coming for her, run to your little platform and run your mouth. Okay, because that's all you're gonna do. I don't give a fuck about that. That's you. Do what you do. I'm gonna do what I do over here. And that's me talk and say what the fuck I want to say. But yeah, I saw that shit and I'm not going to take that shit back. I said what the fuck I said. And in the chat room, guys, see my bubble bouncing. I'm using a plug-in microphone today. So if you can hear me, please put a 1 in the chat. If you cannot hear me, let me know. Hold on a second and let me run a test here. Oh, just a regular guy. You can hear me? Cool. So that's that, y'all. You know, I don't know why motherfuckers think because they got a deep voice and they could talk like this motherfucking bitch. See, this motherfucking bitch. Yeah, I don't. She and start crying on motherfuckers' panels and shit. Like, is that supposed to intimidate me? Is that supposed to make me not say what the fuck I'm gonna say anyway? Y'all bitches. See, some of y'all are caught up in the matrix of fucking YouTube. But I am not. I understand that this is the fucking internet. And just the same way you can get on the internet and do all this and talk like this and the same way you could do that, I can come to my platform and I can talk like this. And I can say what the fuck I want to say. What's up, the Goldie Jones channel, Diamond and Pearls, just a regular guy. Yeah, so apparently we got a worse class of women. And the worst class of women that I can think of are pedo-apologists. And we gonna talk about it tonight. Because I saw, like I said in the previous video, a lot of you were conflicted. Now, those of you that were conflicted, I can understand because, you know, when you find out something about somebody that you rock with, you're a little confused at first. I get that. But for the females that knew how serious the allegations were, how serious all of this shit were, I don't give a fuck if you was my best friend from the goddamn sandbox. If you get an allegation that you touched a child, a baby, goddamn it, them ties are broken. I got questions now. We putting you on the motherfucking witness stand because right now I got to push you out the bubble. But see, the black community don't operate like that because we don't really give a damn about protecting children. But we will protect the R. Kellys, the Derrick Jacksons, all the niggas that make our motherfucking clit stiff. That's what we gonna do. Now, I was sitting up there and I heard people bringing up that I got a criminal history. No, motherfucker. Let me clarify some shit. And it's the same shit that I said over at BMT's channel. Me and my daughter got into an altercation 2 years ago when COVID first started. We got into a fight. She was 25 or 23 at the time. She's 25 now. She's 23 at the time. She overstepped her boundary in my house. We got to tussling like two grown women, and I went to jail because I won the fight. Never did I ever one time deny any of the allegations or charges put against me. I own up to my shit. And I also said my daughter and I went to counseling. I went to domestic violence class and anger management. I did the work. The same shit that I was telling Rude Demp that he got to do. When you own your shit and you put in the work, it's different than lying. And getting arrested one time in your life is not comparable, bitches, to having a motherfucking rap sheet as long as the goddamn state of Texas. You bitches can't tell me shit. The fuck out of here. So ain't gonna be no shaming and shutting nobody up, shutting nobody down, threatening nobody. Bitch, I will make quick work of your ass. You think you light skinned right now, you'll be a fucking ghost messing around with me. No, I don't play, bitch. I call things the way I see it. If I see you windmilling for a motherfucker, I'm going to say that. Now, you were over there at Danini's channel, all up in arms because people done mentioned your motherfucking name, talking about how you wasn't windmilling for the motherfucker. And then in the next minute, you at that motherfucker channel, windmilling for the motherfucker again. So, bitch, please. Then pledging your allegiance to another bitch that didn't give a fuck about you and talked about you like a dog for half a goddamn year. Then you got the motherfucking nerve to tell me that I'm a flip-flopper. Nah, bitch, I ain't the motherfucking flip-flopper. Now, I had a lot of bitches on here flip-flop on me, but I've always maintained my position. And if you bitches can't get on my program, and if you don't like what the fuck I got to say, then yeah, you can flip the fuckity flop out the fuck goddamn dope. I don't give a shit. But I've always been same old faith. Now, like I said earlier, one thing that I'd like to do with people before I bring them into my close circle is I put them to the test. If I cannot be myself around you, if I feel as if you trying to control me, if I feel as if I'm not an individual being friends with your ass, you got to fucking get the hell out from around me. And all the people that are in my close circles, we give each other that respect. There ain't no perfect motherfucker under the sun. Let's get this clear. But we ain't trying to run each other like that. Oh yeah, BMT, I'm trying to burn it all down, goddammit. If they gonna run me off, which I doubt, can't nobody shame me. You bitches think you got that much power? Fuck you. You ain't got power over a goddamn thing but your motherfucking mouth. Now, going back to the nitty-gritty about this video, pedo-apologists. I listened to a little bit of that Rudem stream that he did last night. And like I said, I had a feeling that Rudimp, after I did my live stream, I had a feeling that he was going to run to his channel and continue to talk about this shit. So I said, okay, I'm going to give him a head start. I'm going to put my shit on membership, let him get his shit off. And sure as shit stinks, like I said, you can set your clock to it. Rudimp was up on his panel and he was telling his side of the story. So I let that shit rock. Morning time came. I took the shit off channel membership and made it public for everybody to see. So can't nobody say I'm not fair and balanced around this bitch. Can't nobody say that shit. Now, when you have sensitive issues like issues dealing with children, what's up, Life of a Grandmaster Troll? He says the paperwork reigns supreme. Hold on a second, and let me make sure, because I had to take away. Wrenches. Okay, you're wrenched up. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure the proper people are wrenched up, because certain bitches ain't wrenched up no more. But isn't it interesting that as soon as I go against the worst of the sisterhood, because I'm not going to say that they're the totality of the sisterhood. They're not. They are the worst of the sisterhood. As soon as I go against them, it's always them bitches. Now, when I was going through my thing with my daughter, bitches couldn't wait to nail me to the cross. They wanted to nail Faith to the cross because Faith and her daughter had a physical altercation. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember how them bitches tried to crucify me? You remember how them bitches posted pictures of my thumbnails and shit, put my name in the title, talking about my daughter and shit? Where the fuck was these bitches having sympathy for me? No motherfucking where were you bitches there for Faith. But here motherfucker got a rap sheet longer than the state of Texas. And you talking about my one little charge. And it was a family affair, something that me and my daughter had to work out. And then later on, I found out my daughter's dealing with mental issues, and y'all still ran my shit down into the ground. It was scorched earth for motherfucking Faith for you bitches. But now we got a person sitting up here, like I said, with a long ass rap sheet and a serious allegation where this person may have touched a teddy bear at the age of 6. And y'all doing everything but it. I mean, hell, y'all might be giving him a foot rub. Hell, he might be getting everything and a foot rub over there. And you same bitches sit up there talking about you love other black women and all this other bullshit. I knew that was bullshit. You bitches are full of shit. You don't love black women. When I was going through my shit, you bitches gave me hell. I don't want to hear shit from none of you bitches about a goddamn thing that I'm doing over here, because Faith is real. I own my shit. I stand on my shit. I do the fucking work. And goddamn it, you bitches, y'all ain't even fit to wash my dirty drawers. And that's the truth of the goddamn matter. So now, when I had my Better Class of Women series, you bitches shat all over that. But you protect a predator. Please tell me, in what upside down universe am I in where bitches can do that? You all are no fucking protectors of black women. I would not trust any young women around you or any young children around you bitches. But you got the motherfucking nerve to want to go in on faith and act like you will actually have a chance with me in a physical fight. Like I said, let me reintroduce myself. My motherfucking ass was on a fucking wrestling team in high school, played volleyball, very athletic, bitches, and still got an athletic build. I will serve you up like Serena Williams and pop your ass down on a tennis court. You don't know who the fuck you fucking with. See, some of us, we do shit in real fucking life. And I'm gonna tell you this here, talking back and forth, the talking back and forth, I don't like that shit. That's the reason why I don't do beefs, because the way my motherfucking nerves set up, I got to touch your motherfucking ass. I can't sit at no computer all day yelling and screaming, because I'm gonna want to reach out for real and touch your ass. That's why I don't do this beef. I don't play. I don't fucking play. That's why, right, can't hide. That's why I don't argue. And like I said, I put in the work. I did my anger management. I went to my domestic violence class. I got healed and, you know, baptized in the waters of the Phoenix, Arizona uh, fountains. And goddamn it, I'm going to complete my probation peacefully. You bitches ain't going to fuck with me, okay? Psycho Candy says YouTube is not real life. Some folks can't grasp that though. I don't argue with people online. No, because I got shit that I'm doing for real in real life with my family, and that is my main concern. However, when I get on YouTube and I see serious topics that come up, oh, Ken Had, you wasn't around. Rue Demp, I don't know if you know him, but it came out that when he was about 11 or 12 years old, he may have allegedly um, messed with a 6-year-old. And so he has a rap sheet as long as the state of Texas, full of burglaries and crimes on his record. And there's a bunch of bitches on YouTube protecting this motherfucker, but coming for my neck because I'm calling them the fuck out because they some pedo apologists. You all are the worst class of women. I don't want to see another one of you bitches saying anything to me about nothing. I'm a mother. And yes, my daughter and I got into an altercation when she was 23, but that is my daughter. God damn it, I still have my maternal instincts. And I don't care how old my kids get. If you step out of line with me, you are going to get a foot up your ass. That's any parent that's worth their salt, that care about their children. So don't get it twisted with this whole you got a criminal record bullshit. I wish you would bring that shit to me, bitch, while you up here protecting the whole predator. Inky Dion, China White was over at Rue Demp's channel not too long ago talking a bunch of cad ass shit. That's who was coming for me. But I want to get back because I don't want to be up too late. The reason why people had shit to say because I was listening to Rudem stream, and towards the end of what I screen recorded before it got cut off because I didn't get a chance to catch it live. Bomb Cherry was up there windmilling for Rude so fucking hard that she had began to implicate the 6-year-old victim, the victim, talking about, oh, Rude, I can understand why you say what you say about these young girls knowing what they was doing, because that little girl, you know, she what did she say? She was part of the cover up or something. I'm finna play the shit because I don't want to get it wrong. And I'm sitting up here saying, how the fuck is you gonna implement the victim as being part of the cover up so that you can big up Rude on a fucking talking point? And then later on, she gonna throw in, but oh, you know, we feel for the 6-year-old victim too. You threw that in as an afterthought after you tried to implicate her. What the fuck? Now I'm gonna play it, and you all tell me if I heard that wrong. But let me find this real quick. Hold on a second. I got to find the video. I'm not going to play the whole thing because it's 2 hours long, but I want to get to the part where she was talking. Okay, can you all hear the video? Let me know if you all can hear the video. If not, just put a 1 in the chat if you are having a hard time hearing the video. Put a 1 in the chat if you cannot hear it. Put a 2 if you can hear the video. Okay, I'm gonna unplug my speaker. Hold on. All right, can you guys hear me? Oh, it's terrible. Okay, I'm back, guys. Can you hear me now? All right, I don't hear that atrocious echo. I'm going to try to play the audio again. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I see my bubble bouncing. Okay, cool. So I'm going to try to play this audio again. And see, this is Bomb Cherry saying, even if she did it and she felt embarrassed, she wouldn't come clean either. So she said she'll lie about it too. But I believe this is where she's going to make the statement that I'm referring to, where she also tries to implement the 6-year-old in covering up Rue's alleged, Rue taking the fall for something that somebody else did. So you all listen very carefully to these next few minutes. Oh yeah, I'm playing the audio. You ain't heard nothing? And I'm playing the. God damn it! I thought you all could hear it. What the fuck? Do I have to get my microphone and actually hook it up to this thing? Is that what I got to do? I was trying not to have to hook this damn microphone up. Hold on, y'all. How the hell? Let's see. Oh, okay. Yes, honey. I see. Don't hear any audio. You could have sent this text message like 15 minutes ago. Hold on a second. So let me try to see what the hell. My speaker audio is on default. Let's see here. Let me see. I put it on communications and see what happens. Can y'all hear the speaker test? Are you all able to hear that? I just played the StreamYard speaker test. Hmm. No? Okay. All right. He's saying play the audio from my phone. Okay. Let me do this. Let me do this. I'm gonna use my phone to play the audio. My bad, y'all. I don't have my usual setup, so forgive me here. All right, where is the? Okay, here we go.
Once I got in the parking lot, I put the
Okay,
pistol up.
do
I
you
said,
guys
bring
hear
the bitch ass
that?
out of this box, nigga. What's up? I don't finna beat his ass though, right? But I did have that gun though. So yeah, that's what happened. So it was my child's mother and some little niggas you fucking with, and the kids was in the back. So I lightly bumped their ass. Yeah. Like on some nigga, what's up,
Okay,
man? On some
great,
crazy ass
great.
shit. On some crazy
Let me
shit.
go and see if I can find the area where she said what she said. Hold on.
It says Texas. What is it? What it is. So yeah, I don't even want to shelter them when it comes to that because they need to know that. Let alone them know what it is. I'll be on your channel. I hear you got a voice. I know you got a goddamn mic. So because I don't, you know,
sometimes you like when we trying to express how women feel and what we go through, and some of you men, including you though, that you give pushback, and so I guess the women are saying,
okay, that was
be a little more compassionate.
More compassionate. I agree with that. I agree with that.
Hold on.
Pushback because they get some sort of revenge about some other shit that don't have shit to do with
Okay, here
this.
it is, right here.
So they don't know anything about this. So they don't know one way or the other. The only information they got sourced is right up on the panel right there. That's all they got.
Okay. So we're just talking the facts based on what was shared by Rouge's mouth and what was the paperwork showed. Now that we know that he clarified that the paperwork, that was him. And do anybody understand why he would lie? Because I do. Y'all motherfuckers come telling me I did, even if I did it and I feel embarrassed about it, I might lie. And in fact, I may stick to it.
Okay, so basically, Bomb Cherry is saying she's trying to take up for Rude for lying to everybody in the first place about what happened. So I want you to pay particular attention to that.
So that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't tell shit Rude, but I know listen. He could have kept this to himself. He decided he was gonna just walk through it. I think that might help you, Rude, and some of your, now that it's kind of like a little weight off your shoulders. But I want you to think when you say you don't want to deal with it, there might be a victim who might deal with it.
True.
Hopefully she got help. So, you know what I mean? Maybe, hopefully, that young girl, and I did mention it, I didn't want to not mention her. I don't want nobody to claim, oh, they're not even thinking about the victim. I am. Okay? And that's one of the reasons why we're not mentioning her a lot is because as a victim myself, I wouldn't want strange people talking about my motherfucking situation without me at least being there. I think
have that element out there right now.
Right.
Yeah, that element is out because, shit, she could be on the motherfucking panel. Somebody could send her the video. Any motherfucking thing,
Yeah.
Now, this is a teaching moment, right? The thing is, the reason why I teach my son and my daughter, and, I teach them about, hey, man, look, y'all in middle school, all right? Y'all at that age now to where there's going to be a whole lot of things y'all going to be involving yourself in that we don't know nothing about. And a lot of things you can get in trouble just based on your hormones, man. And, yeah, I teach my son and daughter about the game. Ask them certain questions. Okay, look, you got your boyfriend, huh? All right, so... You understand, you got your girlfriend. So you understand what that means by having a girlfriend. All right, it can come from that, right? If y'all stay together, if y'all end up, you get another girlfriend in high school, do you understand what sex is? Like, do you know what this type of stuff is? Like, do you know this shit? If not, I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. So, yeah, I don't even want to shelter them when it comes to that because they need to know that. Let alone them knowing that, you don't mess with children. You don't mess with kids. You don't fondle. You don't molest, you don't play them type of games because y'all at the age to where y'all would definitely get charges put upon you and you would definitely go to juvenile. And no one can do anything about that if that's the case. We can't save you. We can't help you. And y'all be 13 years old, 14 years old, 12 years old in juvenile.
Right. And we do have to explain it to our sons and daughters. I want to ask you this because I know you say you're tired and you're ready to go.
Now you got it.
Dr. said Rude needs to be a little more compassionate too.
All right.
So, I think maybe because some of the women may be thinking that the way you're saying it. See, I know you. I've been talking to you for years, so I understand that you just talk a certain way. It's not like you just not being compassionate. So the women want to know: do you take this serious? I guess, and I'm not sure.
You talking about taking this situation or just taking how I speak?
But I guess so with women, right? Because it's not you men, it's usually us women. We listen and we listen to how people speak. And we determine based on how you speak inflection on, your speech and things, if we determine that you take it serious, if you're compassionate about it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess they wondering, I guess Granada said you need to be a little more compassionate.
Mm-hmm.
Granada said you want to come. She said, how you speak about sexual assault and children, you have no compassion. She said, because you will say, I think like I've heard you say things like when we trying, as women, we're trying to explain it, and then you push it away as if all little girls are in on it. But let me say this. Granada said, if you listen to the story that we're going through now, remember he says the little girl was in on it. And remember when he preaches about
this is where she says, remember he says the little girl is in on it. Let me back it up a little bit.
You understand, you got your girlfriend. So you understand what that means by having a girlfriend. All right, we can come from that, right? If y'all stay together, if y'all end up, you get another girlfriend in high school, do you understand what sex is? Like, do you know what this type of stuff is? Like, do you know this shit? If not, I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is. So yeah, I don't even want to shelter them when it comes to that, because they need to know that. Let alone them knowing that, you don't mess with children. You don't mess with kids. You don't fondle. You don't molest. You don't play them type of games, because y'all at the age to where y'all would definitely get charges put upon you. And you would definitely go to juvenile. And no one can do anything about that if that's the case. We can't save you. We can't help you. And y'all be 13 years old, 14 years old, 12 years old in juvenile.
Right. And we do have to explain it to our sons and daughters. I want to ask you this because I know you say you're tired and you're ready to go.
Now you got it.
Okay, listen, y'all.
Ruth needs to be a little more compassionate too.
All right.
So, I think maybe because some of the women may be thinking that the way you're saying it. See, I know you. I've been talking to you for years, so I understand that you just talk a certain way. It's not like you just not being compassionate.
See,
so
she
explaining. Are you take this serious, I guess, and are you?
Let me break this down real quick. She's explaining or trying to justify how he had been talking over the years about women. Okay, right, Diamonds and Pearls. Why is he being coached? This is what she's doing, though. She's trying to explain away comments that he's made over the years about women and girls. I want you all to peep this, and then peep how she tried to implement that the little girl was part of covering up and for him and having him take the fall allegedly for something that he allegedly didn't do. Just peep how this whole conversation about to go now.
Do you
you talking about taking this situation or just taking how I speak?
But it's, I guess so with women, right? Because it's not you men, it's usually us women. We listen and we listen to how people speak, and we determine based on how you speak, inflection on your speech and things. If we determine that you take it serious, if you're compassionate about it. So I guess they wondering. I guess Granada said you need to be a little more compassionate. Granada said you want to come. She said how you speak about sexual assault and children, you have no compassion. She said because you will say. I think like I've heard you say things like when as women, we're trying to explain it, and then you push it away as if all little girls are in on it. But let me say this. Granada said if you listen to the story that we're going through now, remember he says the little girl was in on it. And remember when he preaches about little girls be in on it too. You see the connection?
And but I understand the context though, like the look.
Boom, there it is. You see how she tried to implement the little girl, saying that the little girl was in on it too. I know I heard what the fuck I heard. I know I heard what the fuck I heard. Let me just rewind that back for you, because it went so fast you might have just missed it.
So that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't tell shit rude, but I know that's a listen. He could have kept this to himself. He decided he was gonna just walk through it. I think that might help you, rude in some of your, now that it's kind of like a little weight off your shoulder. But I want you to think when you say you don't want to deal with it, there might be a victim who might deal with it.
True.
Hopefully she got help. Yeah, at 6 kids get together and they decide on who to point it out, but they know they can't rely on the children.
Yeah.
On the child, the little girl, they can't rely on her. That's why it would never go to court. It would have never went to court, right?
Hold on. I think I went back too far. I think I went back a little bit too far. Oh.
They know that she's too young. But for the fact.
But until we had a conversation, I'm gonna still be quiet about it. The moment somebody bring it up, I'm about to go in on the fuck. And the part why I was so mad at the end is because the way they made me believe that all this was gonna be just ass whooping, I'm not gonna go to jail, and pretty much that was gonna be it. To come to find out, pretty much. And I teach them about, hey man, look, y'all in middle school, all right, y'all at that age.
And read the chat though, and
you know what I mean, to make the situation better. And she can read a lot.
What you be saying. Remember, you don't be saying that. You be saying that these little. Sometimes you be saying girls are in on it, and they be knowing, and little girls be doing certain things knowingly, which you're not wrong about that to a degree, but I guess the women are saying, like, Grenocracy, come up here and kind of say it, because you can express it a little better. Girl, I'll be on your channel. I hear you got a voice. I know you got a goddamn mic.
Y'all want y'all the age to where y'all would definitely get charges put upon you, and you would definitely go to juvenile.
We did it. Telling me I did, even if I did it and I feel embarrassed about it, I might lie. In fact, I may stick to it. So that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't tell shit rude, but I know that's a listen. He could have kept this to himself. He decided he was gonna just walk through it. I think that might help you, rude in some of your, now that it's kind of like a little weight off your shoulder. But I want you to think when you say you don't want to deal with it, there might be victims are here in the chat, right? Okay, that's good. Some of you men, including you though, you give pushback. Mm-hmm. And so I guess the women are saying, be a little more compassionate.
More compassionate. I agree with that. Yeah.
Did I explain it? Grenocracy? Because I'm just, I'm
not gonna be satisfied, man.
No, Grenocracy is cool. She just said be more compassionate. But y'all gotta give some examples of. Okay, she said she coming. She coming.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Grenocracy. I can't. I don't have all the words for everything. I am trying to read the chat though, and so y'all express what some of y'all saying. I'm not even good at that.
I can't find it. I'm trying to go back to find where she said it.
Sometimes you when we trying to express how women feel and what we because some of the women may be thinking that the way you're saying it. See, I know you. I've been talking to you for years, so I understand that you just talk a certain way. It's not like you just not be compassionate. So the women want to know: do you take this serious? I guess, and do you
I'm not sure. Taking this situation or just taking how I speak.
But I guess so with women, right? Because it's not you men; it's usually us women. We listen and we listen to how people speak, and we determine based on how you speak, inflection on your speech and things. If we determine that you take it serious, if you're compassionate about it. Mm-hmm. So I guess they wondering. I guess Grenocracy say you need to be a little more compassionate. Pornography, you want to come? She said, how you speak about sexual assault and children. You have no compassion. She said, because you will say, I think like I've heard
Here
you
it
say
is.
things like when we trying, as women, we're trying to explain it, and then you push it away as if all little girls are in on it. But let me say this. Pornography, if you listen to the story that we're going through now, remember he says the little girl was in on it. And remember when he preaches about little girls be in on it too. You see the connection?
And yeah, but I understand the context though. Like the little girl, like that young, is not in on it, like agreeing with the sexual side.
Right.
But yeah, but being coerced to actually lie, something like that, yeah, she might be in on that. Like, okay, we'll agree to say he did.
Okay, so that's what I'm getting at. Now, Rue Demp had to come in and clean up her shit. You hear how she sit up there and tried. She was windmilling so hard. She was like, "See, gynocracy. You see how Rue Demp he be saying that sometimes the little girls are in on it. Well, see, sometimes that's true." And then Rue Demp had to step in. Even Rue Demp knew that she was going down a slippery slope. You see what I'm saying? Even Rue Demp had to step in and cut Bomb Cherry off because she was doing too much. Tell me I didn't just hear what I just heard. Did you all hear that? Am I crazy? Did I misunderstand anything? Let me know. Let me know if I misheard what I fucking heard. Even fucking Rude had to cut her off. Even Rude had to correct her because she was doing too damn much. Miss J says because Rudem at least knows not to come out and say that part aloud right now, but in the past he has said little girls be in on it. Exactly. So see, when motherfuckers want to sit up here and talk shit about Faith and say Faith a flip flopper. Who am I flip flopping on? Me and Bomb Cherry been turned our backs on one another. Who the fuck did I flip flop on? You talking about you, China? Because I called you out. Like I said, if you can't take, how can I say, constructive criticism, you can't be part of my camp. Because see, my loyalty is not blind. BMT will tell you. If I see BMT doing something that I think is fucked up, I'm going to tell BMT I think you fucked up. And he's still in my camp. If BMT see me doing something that he think is fucked up, BMT will come to me and tell me he thinks I'm fucked up. That's the reason why he's in my inner circle. That's the reason why D. Darrell is in my inner circle. And Love Wisdom is in my inner circle. CK. Because we can tell each other we fucked up. But I can't tell China White, you out here windmilling for a nigga and you ain't got all the information yet. And then you flip on me the first chance you get. Bitch, you been wanting to do that shit. You been wanting to flip on me, and I was just waiting on the motherfucking day that you did that shit. Hold on, let me get my audio set back up again. With this, let me go back to my settings. All right, guys, can you guys hear me? Can you hear the headset microphone now? So this is the reason why this stream is entitled Pedo-Apologists. Okay? See, a bitch want to come at Faith and say Faith is a flip-flopper. Nah, bitch. No. You're not going to shut me up and then try to throw out some shit that happened between me and my daughter You must not know who the fuck I is. And that's the reason why you're not in my inner circle. Fuck you, bitch. So yeah, all of these pedo-apologists over there, windmilling, making all types of excuses. And like I said, China White, you wasn't even really on my radar like that. See, I go tit for tat. I talk about what I see you do. Now, I mentioned that you was over there at Reg windmilling, and I said what the fuck I said. And I was done. But now, if you really want me to make you part of my content, I can do that. I can do that. But I was focusing on things that I see other women doing. So I saw that Bomb Cherry said this last night. And so I was focused on this, not your motherfucking ass. See, bitch, everything ain't about you. But see, I know what the fuck this is. It's kind of like when Leonard and AP was over there at Grandmaster Troll, and they were making a bunch of noise while people were trying to get down to the bottom of what was going on with Rudent. See, you finna pull a AP and Leonard. And I'm here to let you know I'm finna ignore all that noise. Cause you ain't about to distract from the mission. I understand the assignment, bitch. And I'm laser focused on it. So I ain't focusing on your ass. Ain't nobody thinking about your little ass. You know, when I think about some of you women and the things that I have seen you guys do in the name of protecting these goddamn fuckboys, I understand why some of the things that some of the manospheres say, some of the things that they say is true. Some of the things they say, they are spot on. They're not right in how they're using it. Because they're using some of the things that you bitches do to hit other women over the head that don't do it. And that's the reason why I have my better class of women to separate from you motherfuckers. Because I'm not finna be hit over the head with you low class pedo apologists bitches. I'm drawing the fucking line in the sand. And if some of you that used to be people that I gave wrenches to that I rock with on YouTube get upset about it, oh well, so be it. Scratch your ass, get glad, or be mad. I don't give a fuck. Miss J said, and other women in this coming out story have problematic histories that need to be avoided, like the monkeypox. Exactly. No, ain't nobody gonna shut up and shut down over here because your feelings hurt. I'm finna ignore all that noise you kicking up. AJ and AP style, Leonard and AP style. That's what you're doing. You're kicking up a lot of noise, trying to take the focus off what people need to be focusing on. And it ain't finna work, bitch. Ain't nobody worried about you. You're so vain. I bet you think this song is about you. Don't you, don't you, don't you? Nobody thinking about your ass. We over here talking about Rudemp. We trying to get to the bottom of these charges and these long rap sheet history. And we're looking at some of the actions of some of you bitches that's over there windmilling and pretty much taking up for him. Now, I have friendship loyalty to the people in my camp. I'm loyal to D Darrell. I'm loyal to CK. I'm loyal to BMT. I'm loyal to Love Wisdom. I'm loyal to Reigning Womb Men. You know, I'm loyal to the people that I speak to on a regular basis. Okay, Mahogany Roots. These are people that actually have my real telephone number that I talk to every day. But it don't get me twisted. Hold on, y'all. D Darrell, if it ever come out that you fucked around with any kids, any teddy bears, I'm sorry, my man. I love you, D Darrell. I do. I love you. But I can't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be up on the witness stand, and I'm gonna be the main person asking questions. Okay, BMT, I rocks with you. Hey, you my buddy. But hey, dude, if some allegations like this were to ever come out about you, okay, I'm sorry. You gonna be up on the motherfucking witness stand, okay? And I'm gonna be interrogating the fuck out of you. CK, baby, I love you with all my heart, okay? I hope to one day, be Mrs. CK. But baby, if any of these allegations, if something like this would have come out about you, I'm gonna nail you to the cross. Okay, fuck that shit. See, that's how the fuck it should be. And I make no apologies about how the fuck I am. And you can call it flip-flopping if you want to. You can call it flip-flopping. But I ain't rocking with nobody that's going around doing no serious ass shit like this. Melanated Vessel says, this is why women must listen, collect intel. I'm big on energy assessment. Folks have a vibe. Paying attention pays off. ATP, you haven't invested anything emotionally in the wrong people. Miss J says, Chris Rock had a whole stand-up routine decades ago about the black community protecting pedos, and we've been known this is a problem. Exactly. So, when I'm sitting up here and I'm talking about a better class of women, I've been told you it ain't got nothing to do with what you got on, what you wear. See, if you're a better class of women, you will already know that there's a time and a place for certain things. I was talking about inside out. While bitches was sitting up here shitting on my series, I said you bitches need to do some goddamn work inside out. And I'm talking about the bitches, not the classy ladies. Because there are some bitches out here. I'm going to be honest with you. And I don't love all of y'all. And I don't want to sit at the table with all of y'all. Not going to. Miss J, are you going to sit at the table with pedo-apologists? Melanated Vessel, would you sit at the table with pedo-apologists? Ultimate Gemini, are you going to sit at the table with pedo-apologists? Diamonds and Pearls, same thing. Are you sitting at the table with pedo-apologists? Let's be honest here. There is a better, and I've been saying this. But when I said that there's a better, you all thought that I was on some what you wearing type shit. Miss J said, hell no, they can't sit with me. Melanated Vessel says, hell no. Diamond and Pearl says, hell no. That's what I'm saying. So why should faith be any different? Why do these bitches think that I should have anybody's back and be loyal to some bitches that's over there apologizing for somebody that got serious allegations and charges on their rap sheet. What the fuck do I look like? What do y'all expect Faith to do? Faith is not going to sit at the table with you bitches. I got a whole series talking about how I want to separate from bitches like you. Thank you, Melanated Vegetable. She says, I knew that you weren't talking about clothing attire. What's up at Let's Troll? She says, no adult in their right mind wants to be associated with those allegations. Ms. J says, not just allegations and charges, but convictions with witnesses and on the registry until 26. Exactly. Fuck out of here. The fuck I look like? But you want to sit up here and drag Faith because Faith got a domestic violence charge. But this motherfucker sitting up here a whole pedo. I mean, come on. Please make it make sense, y'all. Make it make motherfucking sense. What do I got to do in order to get love from the worst of the worst? Not that I want it, but you know what? I would probably have to grow a penis. Ding, 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 ding. You need a penis in order to get love and loyalty from that sector of the sisterhood. They ain't even got no love and no loyalty for each other. They tear each other apart on a regular basis, and they say it's part of the culture. Ultimate Gemini said, I was scooting in chairs as soon as somebody walk up, making it obvious not everybody can sit with me. Ultimate Gemini gonna do the scoot, the scooch dance, huh? Yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying, like, you gotta be realistic. You got to be realistic. And I want women to start thinking for themselves. I do not want an echo chamber over here. That's the reason why when you come over here, I tell you to be your own woman. Because you got to be your own woman. Because when you get off YouTube, you are your own woman out there in the world. Faith is not going to be there thinking for you all the time. What I can do is I can motivate. I can influence. I can give you something to think about. But at the end of the day, you all have to be your own woman and make the right decisions and choices for your own lives. And I really am hoping, now I can hope that everybody got enough common sense not to be out there bringing pedos around and windmilling for them. Because if we are wives and we are mothers, we are the protectors of the children in the community. We are the first line of protection. So we ain't got no room to be sitting up here being soft on bitches that do this shit. No, I'm not going to be soft on you. I'm looking at every motherfucking thing you bitches are doing over there. And I said, you bitches. Now, for the rest of you, those of you that don't, welcome to being a better class of woman. This is what I've been saying. Classy women, women that got morals, values, and standards. They step up. Do you know how hard it is holding other women, especially other Black women, accountable? It's hard. I don't like doing this shit. I don't like sitting up here calling motherfuckers out, because, I'm not perfect. And I ain't never said I was perfect either. But we got to have a standard. We got to have a code. There are certain things that we just should not be allowing to just fly. So you got women up here, older women older than me, babying a grown man that can speak for himself. When Rudemp came to my platform, did you see me babying him one time when I interviewed him? He's a grown man. He can hold his own nuts. You all do not need to be over there trying to figure out what's going on with him and, how to smooth things over. But that's exactly what y'all over there doing. Because you don't want the party to end. You care more about letting the good times roll than protecting the children. Now, in the video that I played, Bomb Cherry fiend like she gave a damn about the victim. She threw out there, oh, well, we understand that, she's a victim, and that's the reason why we not talking about her that much, and blah, blah, blah. You don't give a fuck about that woman. She's a woman now. But you don't give a fuck about the victim. You all only care about your friend. You only care about protecting your friend. Miss J says, and it's one thing to do some things in your past and to genuinely ask for forgiveness and be remorseful. Thank you. That's what I said. And change your behavior. But still being a manipulative degenerate ain't the move. Exactly, Miss J. Exactly. Melanated Vessel says, usually when you peel back the layers, those types have a vitriol against women you wouldn't believe, bubbling under the surface. Exactly. And this is what I have said. Now, I will, because Woman Sphere and I, we be at odds with each other. Sometimes we friendly and sometimes we not. But I will fucking give it to her. I have to give Woman Sphere her roses on this. She said that Bomb Cherry's channel wasn't a safe place for women. And I went against her at one point because I feel as if, you don't tell people where to go. People go where they want to go. The grown folks make their own decision. I still feel that way. But now I understand why she said what she said about Bomb Cherry's channel. Bomb Cherry does not have women's best interests at heart, and she's leading a lot of people astray. She's making more pedo sympathizing mammies than women. That is the ilk that we have going on over there. And like I said, shout out to Taz Exclusives, the GOAT, for clearing his name. I will give credit where credit is due. He was in the hot seat. There were allegations against him. What did he do? He pulled his own fouls and he showed he went from foul to foul to foul. I was not convicted of this. This was thrown out. That was thrown out. He went down his entire rap sheet and bought the baby mama on. And I respect that. And that's all we saying to Rude. If this indeed was not you playing the Shaggy song, it wasn't me. Then you got to clear your own name. You got to hold your own nuts. You cannot come here and just tell us a story and expect us to believe it just like that. Like, snap, oh, all your problems are solved. Rude said that it wasn't him. Nah, it don't work like that. And people are not stupid and nobody's going to fall for that shit. It's only a very few people that's going to rock with that. And they're going to be over there in that tiny bubble over there at House of Bomb that's about to blow up. Ladies and gentlemen, especially to the ladies, I'm not saying that there's one perfect motherfucker walking the face of the earth. But if you make mistakes, own up to that shit. It's worse when you don't. Put the work in to change. And then you present yourself back to people a whole and healed person. But don't bring your bullshit around, bojangling, lying, signifying, and think that people are supposed to eat that mess. It's not going to work for everybody. Like I said, it may work for a few people. And this brings me to another thing. Adults have the ability to groom other adults to accept toxicity. So what we have is a group of adults trying to bully China White, other adults into silence, trying to groom other adults into accepting toxicity. And they do it in many different ways. They'll bully you. They'll make you laugh. They'll give you a daily dose of dysfunction that you enjoy. And then they'll make you think, oh, these people are so cool. They're cool to be around. And you don't know you're in a den of thieves, murderers, rapists. And then when the curtain come down and you see you're standing next to the big bad wolf, it's too late because you like the big bad wolf. Oh, well, you know, his claws ain't that sharp. Oh, his teeth, they not that sharp. Oh, he's not gonna sink his teeth and his claws in me. Yes, he is. It's a wolf. There are a lot of things that Rudimp has said over the years that match his criminal profile, and that makes sense. It makes sense now. The things that he said on this platform and in his criminal profile go hand in hand. Yes, I've had some laughs with Rudimp. It was very enjoyable going to his platform, and I say was in the past tense because I'm not going there anymore. And I don't tell people where to go, but I'm telling you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a separation from all you bitches over there windmilling and taking up for and pedo apologizing. It's going to be a separation on this end. Oh, you just a regular guy. Forget about that. He says China White was over at Faith's panel crying about men touching her and little girls. Yet when faced with a predator, she helps him and would probably hold the 6-year-old down. I remember that. I remember when she was over here crying about what happened to her. I wonder if she remembers what happened to her. And y'all, BMT had a really powerful panel. And there was a moment on that panel where I got a wake up call and really got placed into the mind of a young child when the attorney that was on his panel, it's graphic. But if you guys go and check out his live stream, I did share it um, in my community tab. But that attorney went to great depths to put you in the mind of a child around that age, around 6 years old. And she said a 6-year-old is a virgin. So can you imagine when it was your first time and how bad it hurt? I remember my first time. It hurt. And I was much, much older. Imagine a small child having to withstand that. And she's kicking, screaming, and crying. Shout out to Just a Regular Guy. Thank you so much for supporting the stream, by the way, Just a Regular Guy. And please, guys, please support the stream. Just a Regular Guy says China White was over here on Face panel crying about men touching her and little girls, yet when faced with a predator, she helps him and would probably hold the 6-year-old down and laugh. Exactly. Right, though, Joe Danby W. She says she does, but doesn't give a damn. Yeah, she probably remembers when that happened to her. And she probably doesn't give a damn. Bomb Cherry even said that she was touched. Yet look at what she's doing. So these are women who say, hey, I was touched. If you were touched and you know how you felt, why the hell are you pedo apologizing? Exactly, Miss J. A 6-year-old that hasn't even gone through puberty or had any time to have a growth spurt. That could be true, Ultimate Gemini says. I notice women have different reactions to being sexually assaulted. Sometimes they want other little girls to go through it too. That's true. Melanated Vessel says we have to be honest about how the community has been working within that toxic paradigm. It is going to take folks stepping up and saying no, no more, not today. Exactly. So I don't want to stay on here too long because I really need to take my behind to bed. The last couple of nights I've been up late, y'all. Y'all not gonna get me tonight. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. It's Sunday. I am going to enjoy my Sunday morning. I love Sunday mornings. I do. And Miss J says, and those types tend to either become predators or identify with predators and protect them. Yes. Lots of hurt people out here continuing the cycle. And that's what we have to endeavor to do. As women, we are the gatekeepers and we are the first protectors of the girls in our community and the children in general. And I'm so disappointed in the women that I saw. And I'm proud of the women that I did see that weren't over there windmilling. I'm proud of you. But the females, because they're not women, they're females. The females over there windmilling, the females over there pedo-splaining, pedo-apologizing. You are a worse class of women. A worse class. And you can come after me and my one little thing I got on my rap sheet if you want to. I wouldn't even call it a rap sheet. I would probably call it a what do you call it? A mini gas receipt. You can come at me if you want to. But when you come for me with the vitriol that I know you're going to come for me with, because I heard some nasty vitriol in China White's voice today. Vitriol that she does not hold for a person that has worse allegations. And she's a mother. But she got a motherfucking nerve to try to come for me. You can't make this shit up. You can't fucking make this shit up. Yes, Robert Washington, I have enjoyed you and the community as well. And there will be more community chats, by the way. Miss J says, and this is just the latest example. R. Kelly was the most famous, and look how long it took for even a small amount of people to condemn. And Black women are to this day his biggest supporters. Exactly. And it's a sickness. But if you try to call out our dysfunction as Black women, you will have other Black women ready to cut you down quickly. They will be ready to chop your head off about a nigga. But where were you, my sister, when I needed you? Where were you when I was up on my panel and I was open with you, sister, about what I was going through with my child? And then afterwards, when I found out that my child had a mental issue going on, where were you, my sisters? You were condemning me. So I want you to keep that same motherfucking energy. Don't nobody say a goddamn thing about faith unless you also gonna turn around and condemn that nigga too. And that's how the fuck I feel about it. Don't run your ass up in my motherfucking face saying shit. Because, baby, I will kick that shit down so motherfucking fast. It'll make your motherfucking head spin. All right, y'all. Usually I always give the first person that came into the chat room a shout out. And tonight is no exception, because you know I always love to show the love to everybody. And the first person that came into the chat room with the comment was from Diamonds and Pearls. She said, "Hey, Faith, I fell asleep on the live last night and watched the replay over while driving to work. Man, I was flabbergasted. Yes, it was a hell of a ride. Trust and believe. But sister, you know, you came in. Hold on a second. Let me get it together, y'all. Let me get it together. You were the first person in the chat room, and I got to give you a rap. Shout out to Diamonds and Pearls. Yay. All right, guys. So when I usually do that triggers the end of the show. Once again, I want to thank everybody for coming through and listening to my community topic. And I want to say that I love each and every one of you. I want all of you to be better women and better people, better men in general. We need a better community in general. And the only way that we're going to do it is when we see fuck shit, you got to call fuck shit for what it is. Unapologetically. And let nobody shame you, silence you, bully you into being silent. That shit don't work over here. Matter of fact, it has the opposite effect on me. All right, guys, that's my time. Once again, I love every single one of you. And you know how I do. I'm going to give all of you your late night smoochies. And with that, I got to say peace. I'm out of here.